UK PSW visa. What is the UK's PSW visa? PSW visa stands for Post-Study Work Visa. PSW visas had been abolished by the UK government in 2012. However, the visa has effectively been reintroduced under a new name, the Graduate Immigration Route. Post-Study Work Visa back in the UK. The UK government decided to allow students to obtain a post-study work visa in September 2019. Many students now have numerous possibilities in the UK to pursue their aspirations. Now that students can study in the UK, they can also work there by applying for a post-study UK visa, which opens from July 1, 2021. In order to increase the attraction of UK academic institutions to international students, higher education providers in the UK have welcomed the reintroduction of PSW visas. The visa also gives firms the chance to temporarily hire new graduates without having to invest in the employment sponsorship procedure. For a specified term of either 2 or 3 years after finishing their degree studies, international undergraduate and postgraduate students obtaining UK degrees from this summer will be able to apply for a PSW visa via this new pathway, depending on their level of study. A student will not be qualified for the new visa if they finish their education before July 2021. What does the graduate route allow? The PSW visa allows international students who earn an undergraduate or master's degree at a recognized institution may remain in the UK for a set time of 2 years after they have finished their studies in order to work or hunt for employment. After completing their studies for a PhD at a qualifying institution, international students are allowed to stay in the UK for a set time of 3 years to work or hunt for employment. Graduates extending their stay in the UK on a PSW visa won't require sponsorship from an employer or educational institution, nor will they require a certificate of sponsorship. Graduates are no longer sponsored as students by their educational institution after they move to a PSW visa. While it is permitted to pursue supplemental education while in the UK on a PSW visa, the supplementary study cannot be at any institution that sponsors students for the purposes of their Tier 4 General Student Visa. Graduates on the PSW visa will not be eligible to work as professional athletes. When the primary visa holder converts to the PSW visa, family members who are currently legally residing in the UK as dependents of a student visa holder may continue to do so. New dependents from outside the UK cannot, however, join the PSW visa holder in the UK, with the exception of children born in the UK. The graduate immigration route cannot be used to extend the visa, and the time spent in the UK does not count toward eventual settlement in the country. In a subsequent section of this essay, we discuss ways to stay in the UK after receiving a PSW visa. When the graduate immigration route is formally implemented, the doctorate extension scheme, which permits students who have earned their PhDs to remain in the UK for an additional 12 months, will be closed. Eligibility criteria for a post-study work visa in the UK 2022. Let's look at the requirements for obtaining a post-study work visa for the UK in 2022. There is a path to obtaining this visa known as the graduate path. Here are certain prerequisites that must be met in order for you to be granted this post-work visa in the UK. 1. Students who have finished their master's degree and graduation in the UK can apply for a work visa following the completion of their courses in summer 2022. 2. Additionally, at that time, those pupils ought to have a solid Tier 4 visa. 3. Any student who has completed their master's degree and graduation may apply for a 2-year work visa. 4. Students who finish their PhDs this summer are eligible to work in the UK for up to 3 years. 5. Candidates should possess a legitimate degree that higher authorities should have acknowledged throughout this time. 6. According to their level of self-efficacy, applicants can apply for a post-work visa in the UK for any skilled or professional position. They can also change their skill level after they have a job. 7. All interested applicants may submit an application for this summer since the graduate route won't begin until the summer of 2021. 8. You must do this by requesting a new work visa. 9. This new visa application will include your immigration health surcharge and the visa payment price. 10. Students who started or finished their degree this year, as well as those who enrolled in 2020, may also apply. UK's government concession to students due to COVID-19. These applicants for a UK post-study visa may also have applied for admission online. If you have earned your academic degree but are unable to visit the UK, you still have the option of arriving later, almost in April. After that, you can finish your last semester in the UK and apply for this graduate program. Students who arrive in the UK before September 27, 2021 and are starting their one-year master's program in January 2021 are also eligible to apply. The UK government has started this graduation route. All students are eligible to apply, and they are allowed to work for 2 years after they graduate. EU nationals. Students from the EEA or Switzerland studying in the UK who have legal settled or pre-settled status within the EU do not require a PSW visa in order to stay there. Those who are not eligible for the EU settlement scheme may apply for a PSW visa to maintain their legal status in the UK. What courses qualify for the PSW visa? To be eligible, candidates must have finished a course leading to one of the following awards: a UK bachelor's degree, UK postgraduate degree, including PhD and master's degree, a graduate diploma in law, GDL, conversion course, as validated by the Joint Academic Stage Board in England and Wales, the legal practice course, LPC, in England and Wales, the solicitor's course in Northern Ireland, or a diploma in professional legal practice in Scotland, the bar practice course, BPTC, in England and Wales, or the bar course in Northern Ireland, a foundation program in medicine or dentistry, a postgraduate certificate in education, PGC, or postgraduate diploma in education, PGDE, a professional course required to study at the UK bachelor's degree level or above in a profession with reserved activities that is regulated by UK law or UK public authority. Your degree program, as it relates to your confirmation of acceptance for studies, must be the same, SAIS. You must also receive confirmation from your sponsoring higher education institution that you meet this criteria. Applying for the post-study work visa. The PSW visa application should be made online from within the UK. Visa options after PSW visa? You will need to submit an application for a new form of visa or leave to remain after the 2 or 3 years on your PSW visa have passed in order to continue to reside in the UK legally. Depending on your individual circumstances, you may be able to stay in the UK on a work or family-based visa, for example. If all the conditions are met to convert into this category, you may be entitled to seek to continue under the skilled worker visa route if you are employed in a skilled position. In December 2020, the skilled worker route will take the place of the old Tier 2 visa. You must be employed by an employer that has been granted permission by the UK Home Office to sponsor skilled migrant workers in order to be eligible for the status of skilled worker. On the government website, the Home Office posts a list of registered sponsors. You also need to earn the necessary wage minimum. You must be paid a minimum of £25,600, or the higher of the going rate for the position. Along with a list of the jobs that qualify for the skilled worker visa, the UK Home Office has also produced a list of the going wages for certain positions. If you are paid less than £25,600, you can still be eligible in some circumstances, such as if your employment is in a shortage occupation. The skilled worker route also offers a way to obtain permanent residency in the UK. You may be qualified to apply for settlement if you have 5 years of continuous lawful residence in the UK on a skilled worker visa. If you want to start your first business in the UK as an alternative to the skilled worker visa, check out the startup route, which took the place of the former Tier 1 graduate entrepreneur route. You need to get your venture's thorough business plan endorsed by an authorized agency in order to be eligible for this method. After 2 years on the startup visa, you can apply for more time on the innovator path, which is for seasoned immigrant business owners in the UK. Another choice would be to submit an application for a partner visa or another type of visa based on your partnership with a UK resident. Why are you holding out? Obtain a UK PSW visa right now before it expires. Connect with us. Visit website www.mendzon.com. Our YouTube channel Mendzon channel, subscribe to our channel, like, share, press notification bell for more videos. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.